grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today we have a jam-packed daily market update you're going to want to watch to the end. We've got a lot of Hbar news, XRP news, just glorious charts and glorious news today. So the market is pushing up past that, or trying to get past that $2.7 trillion mark. Bitcoin is almost back at 59,000 here. Ethereum is killing it, okay? Ethereum is killing it. We're almost at 5K. And then all we got to do is double that, and we're at 10K, which would fulfill the prediction I had from the beginning of the year. We see XRP is literally looking like a stable coin right here. It's at $1.01. All that matters, we're above that dollar range. I can't believe we lost that level. But this is what the market's looking like. I do recognize a trend right here. What do we see here? We see Nexo is in the green. VGX is in the green. KCS is in the green. That's NCRO. So that's 4 exchange coins. So maybe some kind of exchange coin pump is coming. I do believe KCS is like heavily undervalued still. KuCoin's token. It's pretty undervalued still in my opinion. I wouldn't get into VGX. CRO is always pretty good. Whoa. What just happened to VGX? What just happened to VGX? Did you see the bubble disappear? Did that just crash on us? Okay, I don't know what happened there. But I wanted to say, make sure before we get started that you smash the like button. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter. There's my name. Watch out for scammers. And here's my Instagram, MASONVERSLUIS. Thank you all for helping me get verified here, right there. You'll never get scammed on IG again. We have ruined the scammers' business because there ain't no way you're getting scammed. Because now you know who's the one for sure. Moving on. Bitcoin had its monthly close, okay? Monthly close happened at 56,974. Plan B was officially wrong in his Bitcoin prediction. Very wrong. Like very, very wrong. Approximately $30,000 off. So if we zoom out to the weekly, we still see, this is the same pattern we've been looking at, but the daily has put in some new candles here. We really, really did just bounce down and bounce up. Like, we really did that. I really thought we were going to go into this, into that bull market support band, but we really did bounce off of it. Let's change to Heiken SC and check out what's happening for you guys on the 1 hour. We saw, let's see what we see here. A green dot here. When a green dot prints, that means that should be the bottom, or that should be a long signal, right? That should be a long signal right here. And we've got this huge momentum wave brewing. This would be a good time to long on the 1 hour. I'm seeing. We had a reversal here that didn't really play out. A couple shorts that weren't too good. Man, it looks like some inorganic stuff is happening to the Bitcoin price right now. Let's get into the charts now. Also for altcoins, MetaHero is still pumping. If you could take profit on this, that is not MetaHero. You could take profit on this, 25 cents almost. Absolutely killing it, right? That market cap is huge though. I've been looking at the market cap, 1.2 billion, and it's still ranked 2773. So this is like inaccurate. Like they're holding it back. It should be 1.7 billion should get you up in the top 100. That's very weird, right? CoinMarketCap has a gatekeeping system. Jesse Olsen, take a look at this. This is going to blow your mind. Look at this. So these are all the cycles, right? And we can see right here, these are the 1.618 Fibonacci retracements, okay? It's basic. I'm not going to explain it, but have you ever seen where they click on one point and they drag out this big Fibonacci scale thing with different numbers, okay? Look, we went up right here 208% exactly from the 1.618. Then in 2017, we went up 208% again from the 1.618. Now we're about to reach the 1.618 right here. Okay, we're still pretty far from it actually, and we went up and if we went up 200% from that, we would be at 271K. And then the bear market would come back down to that, as you can see. Bear market target, right? Super interesting right there. I feel like that's easy to understand. I like presenting these charts in an easy to understand way. Even if we haven't really explained what fibs are on the channel, you can still just see that as a level, right? Just see that as a level. So this level, we literally went up 208%. This level, and see that as a level based on a lot of real stuff that people use, right? And of course, eventually I'm going to get into really teaching about that type of stuff. But we have the counter argument here. MD Alex Proctor says these charts make sense until you consider the actual amount of liquidity needed to hit the targets. Okay? And this guy says exactly. And also with hundreds of thousands, okay, no, we'll say 14,000 other assets holding liquidity that didn't exist in the last two major cycles. That's a super good point. He's saying that a lot of these coins weren't even here. They didn't exist. And now they are holding billions of dollars worth of liquidity that won't get used in a Bitcoin to fuel a Bitcoin run. That's why I'm sort of bearish on Bitcoin and bullish on everything else. I'm actually bullish on Ethereum a little bit more. And I want the flippening to happen, right? So moving on through these charts right here, we've got a couple really good ones. Tech Dev, he says he's widening his circles to ovals, right? I have my model-based top theory now to early 2022. Whenever the next major peak comes, he's going to catch it. All we need to see here is that everything lines up perfectly, okay? Everything on this RVI, boom, peak, 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 peak. Okay, and we're just about to put in this new peak right here. So everything just lines up from a macro level. I love looking at these macro charts. It really helps you zoom out. We've got one from Kevin Cage right here. These ascending channels. Take a look at this. This is XRP, XLM, Algorand, and Hedera Hashgraph. All of them in an ascending channel. Now, I do see Algorand is on the 2-day chart and the rest are on the 1-week chart. So it might be kind of reaching to actually include Algorand on the 2-day chart in the midst of, 3 other weekly charts. But still, doesn't matter. 2-day chart is showing that ascending channel right there. The Algorand one looks the most clean, right? This Algorand one looks the most clean. So I'm assuming if we zoom out the Hedera Hashgraph charts, like if we put this on a 2-day, and put all the rest on a 2-day, you'll actually see it more clear. The reason I say they're not clear is because, look, this one's kind of breaking out of that here, breaking out of that there, but still, that is okay. That is okay. This is big. Like, that is nice to see those ascending channels. Matthew Highland right here, we have been tracking this Ethereum cup and handle, and he has updated us again. It looks perfect. It looks perfect. This would go like this. Truly, this is what would be next if this is a real cup and handle about to play out. It's about to be boom. This is a retest and rocket ship. So we're on the precipice. Like, we're on the precipice. Like, literally, of huge gains. And speaking of huge gains, let's talk about XRP to 589. Okay. Crypto Cowboy is saying if XRP follows its 2017 bull cycle from this point, it would land somewhere in the 589 range Q1 of 2023. So a super long cycle right there. And he's basically showing this is 2017 right here. If it follows that, it would eventually end up at 589. Okay, I don't know what I think about this chart. I don't know what I think about this chart. There's many suppressions, right? Maybe this is going to be suppressed and then happen later. I do not think we can reach 589 personally, but I'm still going to use that in the title because it's a good title. And this chart basically does show that could play out on a very macro, like this is the 1 week chart, right? But that would be very interesting to see an actual explosion up to like, you know, $20, $50 up in there after this lawsuit cannonball launches. Now, moving into some Hbar news, we have Hbar Foundation talking about the third act. The third act is a theater NFT place, a theater NFT marketplace. Very interesting right there. Hbar Tower shows the status of Hbar. We're up 95 million transactions in November, total of 1.88 billion. 77,000 new accounts in November, 4 new exchanges, and 0 new wallets. But we're at 22 wallets, 93 exchanges. Very crazy right here. We also set new records of total created accounts on Hedera, 580K. That is so insane. Hedera is growing every day. We also have this showing that Croatia's Konzum introduces payment in crypto. So you can go to this grocery store, and what can you spend? You can spend Ether, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, DAI, Ripple XRP. Notice how they're still saying Ripple. That's how screwed up this is. They're still calling it Ripple. That is contributing to the lawsuit in the greatest effect, in the greatest way. And nobody has talked about that yet, and I think John Deaton knows that, but he has been holding it back because it's too obvious, and he doesn't want to tell the truth yet about how this was actually super bad on Ripple's part to come out and call themselves Ripple and ticker XRP. Stellar Lumens, Tether here. Even though Stellar does that too, I guess, right? Stellar is called Stellar, and the company's called Stellar. But I don't think it's an actual centralized company. I'm not sure. Moving on, the NASDAQ is moving its markets to Amazon's cloud. Amazon Web Services, they're moving their U.S. options market. So basically what this is saying is stocks are outdated. The game stopped, right? That was the whole code. Every piece of news from CNN and TMZ is code. When they tell you that GameStop is pumping, that means the game has stopped, because what that did was basically end stocks. Stocks are being manipulated right now. There's people pumping stocks, right? There's meme stocks now. So it's like, and there's meme coins, right? There's these pump groups. So the game has been stopped, and they are outdated. Stocks are outdated. They're boring. They're slow. They're trash, and they're just trash. Okay, so they're moving to AWS. They know that they're going to get phased out. This is a big thing right here. They're going to get phased out, and I think that eventually crypto and stocks will merge, okay? Wanted to show you guys this. This is the bullish exchange. You need to keep your eye on this. I said this in the Telegram. Anything that Peter Thiel is backing, keep your eye on this. Beautiful, gorgeous website right here, by the way. I don't know why it doesn't fit the screen. Maybe that's a design choice, but this is going to be very, very big. If I ever get the chance to invest as a Canadian, I will be doing that. Mike Dalver says no one seriously believes that if Bitcoin gets flipped, all cryptocurrencies go to zero, right? Yeah, that is stupid. This is what people believed before, and there's still some people believing this. If Bitcoin gets flipped, all cryptos go to zero. Nope, that is very dumb. And this guy says if Bitcoin gets flipped, all currencies go to zero. The only way it gets flipped is from security, and if Bitcoin is... Like, what are you saying? What does that even... This guy says there's no logic here. Facts. That does not make sense. Now, I wanted to talk about this too. We see that this summit... this is a fireside chat, and this was just happening with Gary Gensler and Jay Clayton. So I was watching a little bit of it. I'm definitely going to go back and watch because it looks like their part wasn't that long. And they wrapped it up, and now there's these people on. But yeah, that was happening. The whole chat was spammed with clown emojis and stuff. It was very, very funny. So that is what we've got today. just a pretty standard day in the market. You know, we've got a lot of good news coming out. These charts are just hitting. Like, I love looking at these macro charts. I love teaching you guys about them and trying to understand them together. We also just hit 2.7 trillion, so that is very good. But that is all I've got. Make sure that you follow my Twitter and my Instagram. Join the Telegram group. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe, all that stuff. And goodbye.
Crawl, still can't stop it.